Hey fam, welcome to another thought-provoking episode of the Cheezeballz Podcast. Today, we dive deep into something hot about the campus life. And here are my crew members. This is Kelvin, and right here is Angel, and also this is Shegzi. Today, we'll be talking about something hot about the campus life. As a student, is hustling a must or a choice? Stay tuned as we dive into this topic. So, Mr. Shegzi, is hustling in school a must or a choice?
Oh yeah, in that aspect, I would say from my own point of view, is a must. It's not a choice. It's a must. It's not a choice. You understand? The reason why I say that is because by hustling in school, you have more advantage in life. It's a preparation for the life ahead. So that's why I choose the must and not a choice for people.
Okay, Angel, what do you feel about that?
In my own point, I think it can be both a choice and a must,
Okay.
depending on your background and circumstances.
Sure. But I think if you say it's a must, we are just putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves. And not all fingers are equal. So it's if you want to. Moreover, I don't think school is a place where you go to with the aim that you want to go and hustle. So we are not going to school to be saying that, okay, it's about this school. That's when I want to start hustling. No. But you go to school to learn. You feel me? So it's not a must. It's a thing of choice.
Okay. The reason why I say it's the most is because first let's look at the great people we have today. Look at the owner of Facebook, look at the owner of Google, look at the owner of Microsoft. They all started this thing while they are still in line with education, and some of them drop out to achieve what they want. In my own point of view, let me say, as I started going to school, I was able to understand that I'm here just to educate myself, not because of I want to also go. Down the line, I start going through the narration of life, and I see that this thing also help in the vocational aspect of life and the place of experience and others. That's why it's like, even when your finger are not equal, even when you are comfortable, it will be good to have something.
See, those people you mentioned, they did not also. There is two things. They had an idea, they had a skill. There's a difference between you have a skill you work on and you have or you go and hustle. When you mean hustling, that means that you are doing a part-time job or you are selling something or you are, those people have an idea of how to better people's life and they build on it. And moreover, some of them have to drop out to achieve those things because you cannot serve two things at the same time. You can't serve two masters. If you are in school, it's either you face your studies. And every other thing that comes in, they come in as attachment. That's why even our parents were wise. Most people now, I am myself as an example, when I left school, secondary school, I learned a skill. Now, the skill I learned is not just because I should learn it, no. But when I enter school now, it helps, you understand? Because now there are other things that skill will help me to maybe to get some little change.
Okay.
But it's not that I must also because I'm in school, because I need to survive. No.
Okay, this is the place that we are meeting the two priorities. They also for survival and they also for passion. They are two things. So when we are also for survival, that means you are in a state that you need help and there's no other source. Maybe the family is not enough to take care of your responsibility or the people around you. The second place is the place of passion. Why do people that are well looking or average have to take this place of hustle? It's because of what they know, the preparation for the future. Because they will tell you the life outside there is not friendly. So if you don't know how to, though if you are well looking to the extent that everything is normal, but let's look at it, even the well looking ones still move on to do one or two.
Okay, the reason why I said hustling in school is a choice and a must because from the point of a choice is out of passion, is out of interest. Take for example, let me use our hostess for example. She runs a beauty brand on Instagram. It's not because she's broke. It's because she enjoys entrepreneurship and she wants to learn how to manage customer and marketing. So that's out of interest and passion. Now, out of must is environmental factor that cause it. That means when life forces you to do certain things. For example, now Emeka lost his dad at 100 level when he was in 100 level. So he starts learning skills like printing and designing to help his fellow students. Now that skill he learns, he uses to like provide for his family and help himself to stay in school.
Okay. But yeah, you're right though, because when you said it's a case of either interest or survival. But one thing I know is if it's based on survival, it's better you cannot, if it's survival based, why not just go for part time? Why do full time in school? Because now, part time now, you know that you have the liberty of working during the days or during the week and then schooling during the weekends. Why should it be that when you're now doing full time, that's when you now see that you want to hustle? Because now, if you check the rate of those, let me tell you something. Yahoo boys will tell you that they are hustling. Whether legit or not, there are many legal works that they will tell you they are hustling. Even those that sell their body, they will tell you that they are hustling. Because you put that pressure on them. And also, the peer pressure around us, our environments now. Now, just imagine, you are in school, you are seeing your mates bringing luxurious cars. You too will be like, let me to get this thing now. You understand? So that's why I cannot say it's a must for students to hustle while they're in school. But if it's a place of choice, or a place of maybe passion, like you said, that one is even much more understanding that okay, maybe they want to build their entrepreneurship skill, but it can never be a must.
Okay, let me say this. Even when we talk about hustling, we are also hustling to get what? To get the education. It's not limited to only making money. So I want you to understand it. Look at if you look at Earth organization, their ratio of everything they analyze, you can see the percentage of people that have stress, that have burnout, some of them burn out with emotions, some of them with other factors that affect our own health. And this thing is because they burn candle to the nine, they burn a lot of things just to get what they want. So all is not just based on earning money, it's based on everything we are doing that we put all our hope and effort into. And this also requires this also is the same with education. We want to have it free. Then let's now talk about it. I know that we have been talking about the aspect of us going to earn money. But this one, let's now talk about it in the aspect of our education. Yes, we are learning skills in while we are educating ourselves. Then while you are learning it, they give you theory, then you go for the practical on your own. Those things. Then those practical you can use it to make money if you want to, and if not. But this the ratio of this burnout is too much that the ratio will be going from 25 to 45 for the emotional. For other aspects, you'll be seeing it that 60 upward. People that are thinking of let me just drop out because of the stress they can't contain with their money based on the environment and all that. So the things that affect it is more than just earning money. Though if you say that because of they are bringing luxurious car and you want to those one are not, it's not what should drive you to all.
Okay, do you know that Nigeria economy made students also? Do you know that?
Is it this current regime?
No, apart from the current regime, like the system has made it possible for students to also. It has made it necessary.
No, what made
for
you
students
say
to
this?
also. Cost of living, school fees is there, ASU strike is there.
Okay, now let's think about it. See, this current administration now, there's a NELFON program. Yeah. Now, government can pay your school fees. Government can pay you every month upkeep. So I think now we are even enjoying based on maybe the previous times. Now, if you apply for this NELFON program, at least till you graduate, they will keep on paying you like that.
But is it
Wait, do you want to tell me that 20,000 is not enough for a student in a month? If the person knows what he's doing.
no.
No, let's debate this thing now. To be honest, 20,000 is enough for a student. If you know.
For me, 20,000
It
is
is
not
not
enough.
enough.
Think, okay, tell me what do you want to get? Now, let me give you a scenario. You are going to school. Your parents will give you food stuff. Now, your parents are not paying your school fees, but I'm sure they can provide you food stuff to go to school. And government will pay you. No, your parents will give you, they will provide that. Is government, you applied mail phone.
Okay, what about parents that they don't even have much to even
They cannot
provide?
provide
So,
everything.
they cannot provide food stuff. You see, if you get to a point that your parents can't provide food stuff for you to go to school, that means they are not ready to send you to school.
That's not the problem.
That's the see.
That's not the
If the
problem.
students want to send themselves to school, the students will go through part-time. Now you cannot be like, now think about it, because is it that you go through part-time? If you go full-time, that means is that the student is doing something illegal. Now if government is not the one paying your school fees through the NEFA program and the upkeep every month, and your parents can't support you with school stuff, and that's wrong.
Now, I think as at last week, I heard the story of a lady that her parents just sent her to school. She's in 500 level now. Right from her 100 level, they don't give her food stuff, they don't give her money, how she pays her school fees, her rent fee and everything. They don't know about it, and she's in her finals. And they
The
don't
parent
know
doesn't know about it.
Yes.
The parent did not send anything.
Yes.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Yes.
No, think, wait, why will you say yes? Come,
It
please,
is.
sorry. How is it possible? Like, you send, your parents did not give you money, did not send any this thing. No, it's possible. For a lady, the reason why I'm saying it's not possible. Now, for a guy, I have seen situations of guys that will leave, like the whole semester, there are 3 months in semester, they will work the whole 3 months. They'll come to school just for exams. And some of them are smart. When I mean smart, there are people that they can just study for a week and they will pass exam. And there are people that even if they are in school from the whole semester, attending all lectures, they will still fail.
That's that the same.
Not they yes, but you cannot tell me that you go to school for a whole 5 years, right? The parent did not support with anything, and they are
There are
engaging.
reasons to everything.
There is see, and there's space of poverty and there's space of negligence. Is it that the parents forsake the child? You cannot tell me, it's not possible now.
There's
Wait,
nothing-
our father and mother is alive.
Yes. What
See.
if it's in the case of poverty? They don't have.
Wait, is poverty that extreme?
Kelvin, let's look into this for more now. I'm someone that usually look at all possibility, like not just about how well you have been, how everything. So let me just say we are lucky to have a parent that do all those stuff for us. So there are some situations that we heard outside there. Everything is not just natural on top of everything. So let me just say, this is what I want to bring out. In a case like that, the parents are not supporting or giving anything to the child, there may be some other situation. What if the real parent is dead and is living with another person? Just want
That one is a different story.
No, you are
biological
not-
parents.
let me not tell you
Hold on,
something.
please. How many children did the parents give birth to?
I don't know actually.
Okay, let me continue, please. On that aspect, let me now tell you something. In that case, that there is nothing for the child, and the child is hustling to the extent of providing for himself. You talk about the place of part-time and all those things. Okay, everybody have their own opportunity that comes to you. The first opportunity that comes to you, some people do start with, that's the opportunity that comes to them, that okay, they can be working and be doing this. Depend on the orientation you have, that's what you will go for. If everything you have had where you are is that okay, they go to school semester by semester, so that's what you also want to go for. That's one thing. And in that case, it is God that can only help students. And a lot of things is happening, and then nobody will open up to you because of you are closer to them or nothing. But in that case, let me just say that it is something that is beyond our
Man, I feel
own.
like see, you're not getting this thing.
I
What I'm saying, based on her own argument just now, she knows someone
for
all
more
5 years, a lady to be precise. Now, what does this lady do?
I really don't know. What
You
she
don't
does,
really know.
But
But wait,
she's not into any illegal.
no, I'm not saying she's
really
doing.
hustling
She's
and-
might be hustling. I'm telling you, it's very hard. The probability that kind of thing is happening is 0.01%. Yes.
If you look into
Now,
statistics of
but
all
maybe
this,
the
you
previous
see close to 2%.
or people like that,
Yeah, you see close
2%,
to
ladies,
Yeah.
hustling, legal
Yes.
ways.
You know that when we are
Yes,
looking
I'm
onto
also
something, we are not only
legal.
looking onto just Nigeria alone. When we are talking about
No, let's
people
talk
outside,
about our
also
country.
why
Forget
educate
no other countries too. They have student loan programs,
sure,
just as we have in our country.
You
Now,
just initiate this new form.
2 years ago, yes,
Yes.
but it's something like no. Okay, that's why I cannot say much on that one. But currently now, you cannot tell me that you are a student. You know your parents don't have, and you yourself, let's say you are just trying to make ends meet or something like that, and you cannot also, and you do not apply like you do not apply student loan, and you are paying your school fees, that means you are doing something illegal.
Do you know that even me collecting that loan from government, I can still say that I want to do something, that I want to, this money that the government is giving me is not enough. My parents cannot provide everything for me. Then I can still like say I want to do something to help myself and even
With
help
the
my
money.
parents. Not with the
Aside
money, like
the
aside
nail
from
fund,
the
I said,
money and
no, yeah,
everything.
you can do something to help. See, this is the thing. Think about it. Can you balance place of work, hustling, and balance your place in school?
Yes,
How will you balance it?
time management.
Time management.
Now, the thing is, actually, I think I know of 2 to 3 persons now that they are students, engineering students. They are students. They go to classes. They don't miss their classes. And these people they are working outside. They are working as a teacher outside. And they are going to, I think, probably
No,
like
you say
3
they are
hours
working
in
as
a-
a teacher.
I mean, 3 days in a week.
See.
And they will still go to their class.
Wait.
And they still have other things that they are doing.
Now,
too.
wait, you say they are working as a teacher. It's still in line with them schooling. Because they are imparting knowledge on other people.
But they
now,
are living
imagine someone,
right.
calm now. Imagine someone working as a laborer in probably construction company.
Okay.
Now, what would you say about that one?
Okay, what I was
Can
saying
you balance
is
it?
that, if you only go for the work when there is no class, okay, you are having lecture on Monday, Tuesday, you can be going in weekends.
No, wait.
Then if you
I
have
want to ask you one
time
question.
for exam and everything.
When you were coming to school, like, what was your first aim? Was it graduation or first class?
That question, are you asking personal?
Yeah, you, like, when you were going to school, what was your first mindset? Was it graduation or first class?
Okay, let me say this. My first aim coming to school, everybody wants to be successful while coming to school. So I have my
Is it
first
while
aim
coming
will
to
be-
school or after school?
After school, everybody wants to be successful. Even while within the school, we want to achieve something before coming out. So everybody
And
have
achieving
this plan.
something while in that school is
Yeah.
not with your certificate.
Wait, achievement is not based on money alone.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah. That's what we are talking. You know that when I was buying my own the other time, I talked about even academics and also.
It
Yeah.
builds your intellectual
academic-
understanding and other things, right?
I think it can expose you to different things. You can even learn soft skills and art skills.
Yes. Now, learning soft skills is totally different from you saying you are hustling. Very, very different. See, learning soft skill is to build you personally. Hustling, you don't wait. What's your definition
Do you
of
know
hustling?
that there are remote jobs that
There are remote jobs, yeah, for like the students can apply to, yes. But now you don't get my point. Now that's what I'm saying. What's your own definition of hustling?
like going doing extra activities for you to like maybe earn money, skills, or exposure?
From
That's
selling
nice.
thrift clothes to pastries,
That's nice.
like doing different combined works, like just doing different works just to make ends meet.
Now let me tell you. Do you know one thing about money is that once you start making money as a student, you begin to think of school as scam.
Okay, let me ask
No,
you.
it's a fact.
That's when
It's a fact.
that's
That's
when
where what
discipline comes in.
discipline.
Yes.
Now, do you think everybody's on
Before we
discipline?
dive into that, what is hustling?
Hustling,
My
anything.
terms.
My own terms.
Yes.
Man, I feel like anything, hustling now is you working. That's just, there's no two things about it. You are working, that means you are hustling.
It's not.
And you are working, no, when I mean you are working in the sense that you are working outside everything relating to school activities. Now, you learning a skill is still related to school activities. Normally, school will not teach you soft skills, but they will teach you how to better use your soft skills. School, how many school teach practicals like that? They will not teach you, like, except maybe you're in microbiology that teach you how to mix chemicals. Forget those ones. When I mean soft skills, personal development skills.
Communication skills.
Now, those are what school might just, they will enhance your knowledge on it. But when you are working anything outside school activities and you're making money off of it. Now, take remote job as an example now. If you are working as a remote personnel or you are working remote job, the moment you start making money, you start thinking school is scam. That's the fact. And this is why I
Take
said,
myself as example. I'm into remote jobs. I've learned time management and discipline. It's not everybody. Like some people when they start earning money now, they think school is scam, but that's when you have to like discipline yourself. Because when you are learning those skills online, they're going to teach you about time management, communication skills, this one skills. So you just have to discipline yourself
Now,
and plan and balance yourself.
exactly, though.
There are methods in time management and how we plan our schedule. There are a lot of management apps out there. I can mention one tell you where you can plan everything about your planning and all that.
But managing time is not a common knowledge. Like not everyone even knows how to manage time. Now, see,
That is a
you
skill
can
to
wait,
learn.
you can sketch out your time management thing. But that when you say
So the
discipline,
place of
but we need
priority
to
is
follow
also
priority.
yeah.
So placing priority. Okay, now let's say you are hustling, yeah, you are working. Which one is your first priority? Is it the school aspect or the hustling aspect?
Of course, your main focus should be school because
Education.
that is your first priority while you are here.
But get my point.
You know that
Once you
education
start-
is for a period. After 4 years or 5 years you are in school, that's the end. You continue your hustling
And it's
life.
not only certificates that we need in this life.
So
You need the certificate.
at that particular period, your first priority
It's a
will be
valid backup
education.
now, so we actually need it.
Must
I
be
feel like
education.
if you want to
then
hustle-
every extracurriculum activities follow. After education, your first priority is your education. Then the second one will start from the extracurriculum activities, which can be your hustling, your other things that you put into practice and be doing outside school. That's
See, I would rather say you go to school, yeah, you learn the soft skill, rather than you go to school and say, and your main focus. Now, okay, let's put family backgrounds and all. Maybe some family are not well to do enough. That's a common. We are in Nigeria, not all family. But now that there is a NELFO program, I believe every student, so far you graduated, you wrote your WAEC yourself, you wrote your jams, and you passed, and you got admission, just apply for NELFON. If your family can't afford to pay your school fees, apply for NELFON.
Is
They
it
come
only
to school.
limited to school fees?
NELFON is about school fees now. It's your school fees they pay
I mean,
and upkeep.
like
I want
personally,
to-
is it only limited to school fees? You don't have any other responsibility
Yeah.
aside school fees. And
Wait,
upkeep.
And
as a student,
Yeah,
the upkeep is just
where you want to stay. Let me tell you something about your hostel, about
Hostel,
everything.
exactly.
Your transport
Your
from
food and
where
everything.
We therefore also pay for my rent fee. No, they
I
won't.
know.
wait. And why?
Feel like
See
you're not
now.
young. You want to survive.
See, you want to
That's
survive.
why,
Go to school next to your house. No, see, there are different programs now. You can do online schooling. Now, National Open University, it's online. You don't have to come down to school. And also, you can collect NELFON for online
You
school.
know that online.
It's not a must, and you get certificates.
You need light, you need data, you need.
See, those are excuses. Those are excuses. You cannot tell me now. Now, the average Nigerian, and when I mean average Nigerian, below the age of 18, they use phone. Now, over 60% uses iPhone. So you don't want to tell them that you are able to afford iPhone, you are not able to afford data. No, now. So if you can't go to, okay, fine, you can't go to school. That you wait, no, wait. This is not on seriousness.
All those people you are telling me below 18 having phone, what are they using it to do? You are expecting them to use it for education. They are not well oriented. They don't have.
So that wait, you go to your job, you go to your wife, you want to say, okay, fine, you cannot go to school because let's say you don't have the money, you cannot pay rent. Go to National Open University. All those are online platforms. Their lectures are online. Just Zoom in. Now there's upkeep money. 5,000 naira will give you a monthly sub. You are not wasting it. Exactly now. 5k MCN. You do monthly
Wait,
data.
so don't forget you are in Nigeria.
You are in Nigeria. See, it's managing. If you manage your time, like if you manage
So
your
for
money.
you now, how many gig do you use per day?
No, me now, I'm learning, I have soft skills that I'm learning.
Okay.
So now I use more than, I use over at least,
So
in
do
a
you-
week, I use 11 gig.
So do you spend 5k?
I'm not,
for
wait,
your-
get my point, I not collect upkeep. I not collect NELFON. I'm just saying, no, I did not collect, but
Let me give
fine,
you
I have, people provide for me, that one is,
Let me-
so
let
I'm
me-
not, I'm saying, wait, hold on please. I'm saying this thing based on someone that is not being provided for. If you are going to, you cannot afford house rent, your family can't afford house rent, right? And you get this thing, you get NELFON money now.
Okay.
Upkeep is there, 20k
Yeah,
every
just
month.
understand the offer.
No, yeah, no, that's the idea of the NELFON. Why do you think there's IK school fees?
I know
It's
you
because
are-
they wanted to introduce student loan.
Okay, why I was learning online before coming to school, There's nothing like NEFO.
Was it National Open University?
It was not national.
Exactly
Open,
now.
It was another online school, which is ALS for subject.
That one is for software.
It's not-
It's a
it's
private.
yeah.
It's a private entity now.
It's an African one stuff.
But it's a private entity, not government.
It is sponsored. Let me not tell you something. This thing was sponsored by MasterCard. When I went later to check the
That's
price,
private
I will not be able to afford it. I'm saying like 30.
But it was free online.
It was free because someone sponsored for the program. But let me not tell you something. When it comes to the place of us keeping up, I will tell you how many the percentage of people that drop out in my own cohort was close to 70 to 80%. Why we are doing it online.
Because of data issues.
Let me not tell you something. There are a lot of issues that will occur, to be sincere. And when you are talking about 5,000 of data, then I was still using 10,000, 20,000. Data is not expensive as this.
10,000,
10,000, 20,000 sometimes.
How many
Naira
gig are
of
you?
data.
I mean,
I'm doing 40 gig plus.
with 10,000. That's a lie. What year was that? No, that's a lie now. 10,000, 40 gig. Bro, as at 2021, 2022, you can do 5,000 for 20 gig. I mean, 5,000 we do 20, 30.
How much is not 10,000?
No, wait, no.
So how much is not 10,000?
See, forget data. See, all I'm saying is, now what apps do you think eats data anymore? Most people now, it's like they're scrolling through TikTok. They're not getting anything from it, but they're just scrolling through TikTok. Scrolling
So,
through.
Bobby, I would like to address this to the audience that about the YouTube, just plug in and everything. Education, everything about this education, everything about what we are learning is also on YouTube. People can utilize it to have more knowledge. That's aside. But let me not tell you, if you manage it well and you do the right thing, there will be a lot of tasks online where you are doing it. They will give you a lot of assessment and everything. You will need to research and do a lot of things. That will take your data, no matter what.
It will
In
take
the case
your
of
data.
management, there is no how you will not see other support from just your next one. Next one cannot carry everything.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, never can happen. But I'm saying the upkeep money, 20K.
20K can
Okay,
be enough for you.
okay, Kelvin. To you now, is hustling a choice or a must?
Hustling is a choice.
Thank you. Now, to me, I believe if you are saying it's a choice, then it's based on passion and your interest. Now, if it is a must, then it's for survival, and that's due to probably your background or anything. Imagine you are from a rich background that they usually take care of everything that you are in need of. Even to you, even after school, like you already have a job waiting for you after school. I believe to some extent, people will think that it's not necessary to just hustle because they feel like they are comfortable already. If you are saying it's a must.
Yeah.
Those people also have
So now, if it's a must now that is survival mode, and that is the background. That is for parents that cannot even afford to even take care of their children, not even take care of their children, to balance up everything they are in need of. What our parents will do is just little. People from a very poor background, not even poor background, or just like a medium or something, they will provide your money for food stuff. They will provide money for school fees and everything. You don't expect to be calling your parent every time to collect money for data.
But that's the upkeep money content. Hey, what do you think is upkeep? Upkeep money is to assist yourself now.
So people collect allowance. Me, I don't collect allowance. It's only when I need money I will call to ask for money and they will answer me. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, some
people that they cannot call, like they cannot
they
call,
don't have
like
someone to call.
they might have someone to call. They might have parents to call. It is not every time that these people do have. Do you understand?
No, it's not every time your parents will have.
Of course.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, it's not every time they have. But get my point. If you are not saying that, okay, because your parents don't have all the time, then you must also. That's putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. And that's always
not
lead.
pressure.
It's
Then
pressure.
It's choice.
It's
It is
not
choice in the sense that you want to assist your parents and you also want to
See,
help
do you know why I say it's pressure? Now, you want to assist your parents.
yourself.
You want to assist yourself
So that
and your
you
parents.
will
You will release this.
Yes.
That's what leads many people into doing things they are not meant to do. Now, check it. Most people's schools in rural areas, that's where the majority of the schools are. Now, will you tell me that, okay, in those rural areas now, you now start thinking, okay, what business can I venture in? And or what way can I make money? Now, to venture in business, you need capital. So you cannot just, that means venturing in business is not something you can think of immediately because you need money to start. Now, you're not thinking, okay, can I get a job here that I can be working in the evenings? And you look around, you cannot get a job. Only if you want to be farming land. Now, as a student coming from the city, you say you want to go and farm land. No. You will not even think about it. Now, what other thing do you think they will do? They will look for now. That's when illegal things comes in.
Another big point of mine is that when you come to this hustling, I also feel something from this side. When you come to some certain age, when you are in school, you feel like, okay, it is time for you that you will be a little bit ashamed of collecting things even from home. Have you ever feel like that?
If you get to
you will start thinking of how you want to handle yourself.
No, now, that's
so most things, as we grow, we think different.
So people will never think like that. They believe that it's only their parents that has the responsibility to take care of all their needs.
See, the thing is, it's recommendable to learn a soft skill. See, this life we are going to is now is becoming more.
That is a must.
No, it's learning soft skill. It's different from us. It's a must. Yes, but not everybody can learn a soft skill because now the way we love anything that is with computers. So learning those ones, it's our own interest. Now, so that's why see when I said our parents were not wrong to send us to learn a skill before coming. See, the mistakes of this that be happening now is that majority leave secondary school, then immediately they enter university because they want to rush it, like they want to come out early. And I cannot blame them for it because now even organization before they hire you, they will look at your age. If you are below like probably 23, they'll be considering that should we hire this person. Now, but if now, as I said, our parents were not wrong because now majority back then, when you are in the moment you are in SS1, you are already learning the skills. Either you are learning hairdressing, tailoring. At least we can all say that for a father. Okay. Everyone there learns a skill.
Okay. What if in the case that now, for an example, immediately I just left secondary school, I went to school. Do you
university?
Get one? Yes, I went to university. And while I'm in the university, I'm learning my own skill. So do you feel like my parents made a mistake by not sending me to learn a skill during the SS1? I feel like the main reason why some parents don't leave their children to learn skill by that time is because they feel like their gaze will be more like they will spend much time on this skill and it might affect their academics. Yes. That is why some parents don't really allow their children
you can say that. Down is not, you are right with down. Okay. But now, between you writing your work and you taking jobs, there are time I think there's a long gap.
If you share it right now,
there's no gap.
Currently now there's no gap, and that's because our academic system changed. I'm talking of before. Now, before there used to be about over 6 months. Now, even JSS3 to SS1, there's gap. Now, if you go to government school, we all know that JSS3 to SS1, there's like 3 months stretch. Not even 3 months. Now, even after you promoting from JSS1 to JSS2, there's 3 months stretch. But the thing is, every parent will send their children to summer lesson.
Of course.
Because they want them to prepare ahead. Fine. It's all fine, right? But now, why can't you just, the best moment to take a break from education and learn a skill is when you are done with your SS3s. You write your work. Why was taking jam? Take a year out. Learn a skill. Do you know, that's why when you come to school now, the way some people make money in school, even that when the place of passion, like you said, some learn barbing, some learn tailoring. They come to school, they don't use those on the side. Now, their main focus is not that they must barb, but they learn it. Now, what does school do? Now, you cannot graduate from school and you are well, you know how to cut very well. You cannot graduate from school and then you open shop in one kind of area. No, school will enlighten your mind. Now, you'll be thinking of different ways to digitize yourself, to make yourself worldwide. Now, there are people barbing for celebs. They know that even those that are barbing for celebs, some of them, not that they really know how to barb, but because of what they beat themselves on, the kind of do you know that there are many PhD holders that are barbers?
Of course.
Yeah, and there are many people that they never even go to school and they know how to do more than that PhD holder. But you cannot be a big man now and you call someone that is abeg to come and bar for you. No, you will always call someone that even if you know that this person cannot bar and his price is too high, you will call him. Now that's where education comes in. It enlightens your mind. That's why I said the best time to learn a skill, your breaks before you. Why rush into the university? University is another life on its own. That's why some of them will just come in. Now check the rate of people entering school now. They reduced the age to 16. 16 years you can enter university now. And if you look at them, they are even more prone to all these people that catch them young. They are more prone to catch them young. Because all those ones now, if you check it, the set of people they move it. Now you've seen them around. You know that some people move with wrong set of people.
Let me correct one thing. In the midst of SS3 coming to university, you say that break may not be enough, but some people may not utilize that break. Why?
Okay, I think I made this. I made this of the break from that SS3 to before I entered school. I learned computer. I did computer training for like 2 to 3 months while I was just home before I went to school. Do you understand? But even there are sometimes that some people don't really have that opportunity to even learn. But because they have the mentality that, okay, fine, I really need to learn some skill. When they get to school, they will want to learn it.
And it's freedom to learn in school.
So I don't.
Why they are in school, they want to learn.
Why university? Then, why we are talking about these things about multitasking, right? Not that though we want to see our focus on one thing, which is our academic, but now we ought to also learn how to multitask in a lot of aspects. Why being in school, your 100 level days, you don't have much work then. All the things that are still telling you.
100 level days is a wrong time to say you want to be learning. Because now you start to your GPA starts from where? Your 100 level. So we see your 100 level you want to miss.
Then you can start your learning on your other learning, like learning other skills where you are 200. Then by 300.
Even 200, you are preparing for your 300.
It's about your own plan.
No,
your plan of life will be different from this person. Someone like
get my point now. Okay, yeah.
The only thing I will be looking for is to also to get other.
You know, the university system is very much alike to the secondary school system. Now, secondary school, you have first and second and third term. University system, you have first semester, second semester. Now, the break between second semester to the next level, down to is much. That's why I said, see, the thing is, some down to learn a skill while they were in university. It's okay. I'm never against it. But you look at yourself. Can you balance it? Now, you are talking based on yourself. No, we all here, I can say for a fact that we are all smart, and there are many smart people too. But there are some people that they have the weakness. They are not as smart as the others. And everyone knows their weakness and their strength. You yourself, you know that if you are learning, or if you have any little thing that will distract you from your academics, you surely fail. Now, why go into that? Why learn when you can just focus on your academics more? Now, if you check, many people are having CEOs. Why? Because of little distractions. Now, it's not even because of they are not reading well. It's not because of it's because they're having distractions of learning what they know they ought to have learned before.
Okay.
And also now, do you know that I've been hearing this thing of those that did not learn a skill where they were in secondary school to university. You know that I heard this thing about 2 times or 3 times now. They graduated and they go back to learn skill.
Those things happen.
No, is it supposed to be? No, it's not supposed to be. Now, imagine you dropping choice as well. Imagine you collecting your BSc and dropping it that let me first go and learn. Why not learn it before?
They don't have the opportunity. Assuming the opportunity came in. See, honestly, now the thing is, you are looking at it from your own perspective. People have different perspectives. I'm sure probably not everybody, to some extent, some people, they were not serious, like they were not really serious about learning skill. What their focus was just to have this certificate and move out of school, thinking this Nigerian economy will give them a good job after school. And after then, and they see the shaggies of Nigeria, and the next thing is they have to go for skill.
But there are good. See, let's be frank. There are good jobs in this country. There are jobs in this country.
Let me give an answer.
We know that.
There are good jobs in this country, but if you take your BSc to me, I want to give you a good job, and someone from the same BSc come to me with the same certificate, maybe you are even in the same second class or first class or the same thing. But did you know what I will first look is that what are the extra things that you add to your CV? Did you like someone that you just focus on your education, you come to me, you can do this, you can that, yes, you show up.
Even there's some
people
times
that
that you will take your certificate to a company and they are not looking at what you learned, but what you did personally. It is the other thing. That is what those are those skills. They will even bring to your table to even give you a job.
Yes.
Probably they don't even have. Maybe you are a microbiologist and you also learn some digital skills. Now you are bringing it to a company, and they have them in the lab. They already filled up that they don't need much people in this thing, and they say that okay, this person has digital skills. What are they going to do? I feel like they are going to employ them to where you want.
This one have experience outside there that okay, maybe this police station that you have worked and you just put it there. I work with the police station while I'm doing my BSc, and I work with them for 6 months. I was promoted to manager. If he can be promoted, they will know that okay, this one have potential to handle our work here. You already tasted the outside world. You are choosing than choosing just you are coming to do the certificate too.
Okay, honestly.
They are made certificate works.
It's
School that wait, it's okay to have other things. In fact, it's a must to have. You cannot just add a certificate.
That's where Oz is the most.
Hustling and having those other things you are adding are soft skills, not you working at the sales attendant in the filling station.
We just do that.
No, you see that one. It's a wrong.
Everything is now like we're using AI for everything. Everything is now like digital.
I've told you guys earlier that today's episode is a very hot one. I want us to send our comments and share our experience. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. See you next Sunday. Stay tuned.